Hey everybody, this is Ryan, and well, that's my dad over there, dad over the camera, well, basically we're gonna see this is part of this new thing where we review movies while they're still in theaters, and tell you our thoughts at the end of the movie. So today we're gonna see Sing by Illumination, and yeah, we're gonna see what it's about. So let's do this. We're back from the movie, and yeah, well, I'll tell you my thoughts when we're in the car. So yeah, and I'm gonna tell you my thoughts. A few things. Well, for one, I thought this was a bad movie, and well, and while it's not the and well, and granted, it isn't the worst movie that I've seen, but it's still bad. How so? Well, I'll tell you in the car. Okay, so we're in the car on our way home, and I'll just take this time to tell you the reasons why I thought this was bad. Not the worst, just bad. I guess for one thing, the plot. It's generic, and like it's very formulaic. You know what I'm saying? Well, the plot, to describe it, would be there's this koala played by Matthew McConaughey, who who realizes his theater is dying, so he decides to hold a singing contest, and we focus on him plus a few other plus 6 other characters. There's this British gorilla. Don't know why he's British, but there you go. We got this. He's played by Taron Egerton, who you may remember from Kingsman and Eddie the Eagle. Secondly, we have Rosita, played by Reese Witherspoon, and well, her character is that she's basically this someone who's basically ignored despite being very talented, or I don't know. And there's Mina, who's this elephant who basically doesn't who's a great singer, but for some reason has stage fright. And yeah, that's kind of a little too close for home for me, but because I have similar afflictions. But anyway, on with the others. Then we have a mouse played by Seth MacFarlane, whose joke who is basically this big jerk. Like, I don't care how much they try to make him look good, he's still a jerk. And he's played by Seth MacFarlane, who's a really big jerk. And there's a porcupine played by Scarlett Johansson, whose sole joke is or not joke, sorry. Her character is that she's this punk rocker teenager who basically is playing second fiddle, but ends up breaking free from being a second fiddle and starting a thing on her own. And last but definitely not least, is the mentor of the Reese Witherspoon pig, played by okay, I don't know who he's played, but basically his name's Gunther, and he's a pig as well, and his sole joke is that he's this fiery he's this quirky mentor and stuff. So that's really all the characters that are in this thing that we focus on. But and the koala's a very optimistic person. So don't forget the koala. they don't really make a whole lot of. It doesn't make sense because, well, it doesn't because they're made by people. So how would animals like know like what like why are no like songs and people and stuff? What I'm trying to say is why would they know stuff that are made by people? So, well, especially since it's kind of also I think you'd have to be a music nerd for some of them since some of the songs you may find to be very obscure songs like Kiss from a Rose by Seal, but other famous songs include Bad Romance by Lady Gaga, Call Me Maybe, then there's Jump by Van Halen, and Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. Yeah, there's even Anaconda by Nicki Minaj. Yeah, this is a children's movie, but that doesn't mean they have things like that doesn't mean they have stuff that's made for adults and just comes across as sort of out of place, you know, and sort of cringe-inducing. But enough about all the various reasons why I don't like it. Let me just clarify 3 things that I thought were positive. One thing, the characters are well performed, but that doesn't mean they're well written. And and not only that, but they have like some great. And the second is that they have great singing voices. You know, I mean, I didn't know that a lot of them could sing and stuff. So, and thirdly, there's which is the last. There's animation, and the animation, it's pretty good. I like the movie might be bad, but you could just mute it, or well, except for the song parts. But you could like just enjoy the animation and not have to like listen to like any sort of words or any I have to understand any of the words, you know. In fact, you could actually make up your own story to kind of fit in with the stuff. So yeah. Anyway, Dad, do you have any thoughts?
I thought that the music part, I did think the singing was, like you said, was really good, and I'll disagree with you a little bit on the choice of songs. I think that the songs that were in there were they had a nice variety of vocal styles and stuff, so I thought that was kind of a plus for the movie. I do agree with you. The story part was kind of the rehash, kind of what you're saying. That wasn't all the characters in the movie have all been seen before in other kinds of movies, if not played by animals, but the same kind of down and out theater manager trying to get that one last show, or all those kind of things.
Yeah.
So that's my thoughts.
Okay. Well, anyway, that's all my theater thoughts. That's my thoughts, and hope you guys enjoy our opinions. So, anyway, see you soon.